Good morning, boys and girls. Today we are reading pages 116 to 118, and then you read the next three pages by yourself. Usually on Wednesdays we have multiple choice, but this Wednesday is different, and it will be different going forward. Monday and Tuesday we'll have multiple choice. Wednesday and Thursday we'll have short responses. That's when you guys did rap. And on Fridays, we'll do a long response where you'll have an essay, and it'll be like a 4-paragraph essay that you guys are going to work on. Now, you will not finish it this Friday. This is a project that we're going to give you to work on for a couple weeks. So we'll give you part by part, and you're just going to add on to it to make it longer. So just like we did in school, because when we wrote essays in school, we would start it in my writing center, and then we would work on it more the next week, and then we would work on it a little bit more the week after that. So we're doing the same thing, but instead of doing it in the writing center, we're going to just do it on Fridays. So Monday, Tuesday, multiple choice. Wednesday, Thursday, short response. Friday, long response. Okay? So I'm going to get started on reading. I hope you are enjoying the book. We've gotten a lot done. We only have this much left. Okay. But Dad wasn't through yet, and you couldn't rush him. In fact, the more you complained, the longer he'd take. He put his hands up to stop the noise. But first, we at Wham want to apologize to the 9 other women who called in requesting love songs to be dedicated to Daniel Watson. If they stay tuned, we'll play their songs later in the evening. Mama said, "That's it," and started climbing out of the car. It was fun. That's it, though. Not a serious one. Dad blocked the door and finally turned the knob that said start. Then he got into the back seat. We all froze. Even the brown bomber seemed to get quieter as the VDLAI arm from the record player lifted itself and moved towards the 45 that was on the turntable. The arm dropped and hollowed a little boom, bounced around in the car, a moment of silence, and then the most beautiful notes of music I'd ever heard came from the front of the car and the back of the car at the same time. Doom, da doom, 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 da doom, doom. Doom, da doom, doom, doom. The notes were so deep and strong, it felt like we were sitting inside a giant bass fiddle. Mama screamed and put both of her hands over her mouth. She recognized her song after the first couple of notes. The guy on the record started singing Under the Boardwalk, and I had to turn around and look because it sounded like he was right in the back seat with us. Dad. We sat in the car for almost 2 hours as everybody got a chance to go in the house and get their favorite records. Even though we had a pretty good record player in the house, it couldn't compare with the sounds that came from the scientifically and mathematically put-in speakers that Brown Bomber had. The Ultra Glide cast a spell on all the weird Watsons. Byron was always saying that Mama couldn't stand to see anyone having too much fun. But to be fair to her, I have to say that she stopped us from having fun in steps instead of doing it all at once. First, she thought the music was too loud and made us turn it down some. Then, after all of us kids got to play 4 songs each, I played Yakety Yak all 4 of my times. She made us get out of the car, and she and Dad played Nat King Cole and Dinah Washington and other mushball singers. Then she said to Dad, "Did you tell them yet?" Oh, I leaned into the car to get a look at Mama's stomach. This sounded like the way Byron and me found out we were going to get a sister. Everybody's ears jumped up. Something big was going on. What do you think that is? Dad wasn't too comfortable with things like this and said, "No, it can wait." "No, it can't wait." Mama let the last song finish. Then she said, "Turn it off, Daniel. Children, in a little bit, Daddy's going to get some vacation time, and we're going to drive to Alabama. Grandma Sands is going to keep Byron for the summer, and if things don't work out, he'll stay there for the next school year." This was too good to be true. a long trip in brown bomber, and no Byron for the whole summer. And probably for the whole year, because when it came to Byron, nothing ever worked out. Byron looked at Mama and Dad with his mouth wide open. We've been telling you, Byron. You've been given a warning after warning and chance after chance to straighten up. But instead of improving, you've been getting worse. Do I have to remind you of the things you've done this last year? Byron still didn't close his mouth. Mama started ticking off the things that Byron called his latest fantastic adventures. You've cut school so much that Mr. Alums has come here 3 times to see what's wrong with you. You've been lighting fires. You've been taking change out of my purse. You've been in fights. You had that trouble up at Mitchell's food fair. You had that problem with Marion Hill. And then she goes on and on. So you're going to read the next 3 pages on your own. Best of luck. Remember, you had 2 short response questions today on Google Docs. If you cannot see that or you don't know where it is, make sure to reach out so we can help you. Thank you.